Glaringly Obvious by Dragon Blood Katana. Summary. Oikawa and Suga flirt casually, until it's really not so casual anymore. Daichi's face was positively the funniest thing that Suga could think of. He was glaring daggers at the other team's setter, who Suga thought was named Oikawa? Something like that. The reason for Daichi's pointless anger was the casual flirting between Suga and Oikawa. Every time their eyes met, one of them would wink and the other would giggle. Oikawa would flash a peace sign at Suga, and Suga would use the universal hand signal for "call me" back. It was mostly for the reaction it got from Daichi, but honestly, Oikawa was attractive. He had a pretty face, and he seemed nice enough, if a little dense. He wasn't as dense as Kageyama or Tsukishima, though. Suga thought that was a special kind of dense, and Suga knew that Daichi had a thing for him, even if he did ignore it. The thing was, Daichi was just a friend to Suga. There was nothing more to it for the setter. It wasn't like Daichi wasn't attractive, because he was. But Suga had known him for too long, and was too close to him. Even the thought of dating Daichi was just odd. It was like thinking about dating your brother. Ew. At the end of the match, Suga was the first one out of the locker room. On his way to the vending machine, he ran into Oikawa. The other setter winked and flashed Suga a prize-winning smile. "Well, hello, Mr. Refreshing. Didn't expect to see you here," Oikawa said, leaning against the wall. Suga laughed and fed his money into the vending machine, picking out his drink. "Yes, well, I didn't expect to see you here either." Oikawa's grin widened. "So was that all flirting real? Or were you just being a tease?" Suga couldn't help but blush a little. Oikawa was definitely blunt, if nothing else. "Take it how you want." Oikawa hummed with a satisfied sort of tone and nodded. "Well, in that case, I'd like to know the name of the person I'm taking to a movie and dinner at 3 on Saturday." Suga laughed and bent down to grab his drink, then winked playfully at Oikawa. "Sugawara Koshi. Most people just call me Suga, though." Oikawa smirked and leaned in to kiss Suga on the mouth, then pulled out a pen and wrote down a phone number on the side of Suga's arm. Oikawa walked away smugly, waving over his shoulder. "See you Saturday, Ko-chan." Daichi didn't like Oikawa, and he was still glaring when Suga and Oikawa got married 7 years later. Of course, Suga knew it was probably a legitimate glare directed towards his husband, but he knew that Daichi and Oikawa would have to learn to get along eventually. Probably. That has been Glaringly Obvious by Dragon Blood Katana. Thank you for listening.